So I'm a mom of 5. I have a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and then a 1-year-old. So my life is always busy. I mean, my life's always been rough since growing up. I grew up miserable. I grew up angry. I grew up hateful. I grew up mad at the world. My parents lived together. I was probably about 7, 8 when they had a divorce. It was always a very violent situation. I never really seen them happy, maybe in birthday parties or around other people, but it was never a family. It was never love. I was always with my Nana, my grandma. They pretty much raised me and took care of me, and that was the love I got out of people. And so I never really got the love that I thought I deserved as a child till I was old enough to realize what love was and what a parent should be to a child, as in having my own kids as well. Back in 2018, it was August 3rd, and so I ended up trying to call my dad that day, or that night. It was about 6 o'clock. Well, he didn't answer. And I thought, okay, well, I'll see him tomorrow. We have plans. We're supposed to go to lunch and hang out. Well, that next day, I went over there and he never answered my calls or anything else. So I ended up having to go in the apartment. And that's where I found him. He ended up passing from heart failure. So my dad passed away in 2018, and my Nana is my grandma's sister. And she was like my best friend. We did everything together. And she passed 1 year after my dad. So in 2019, in August, the same month as my dad, matter of fact. And losing her was shocking. She beat cancer and she was healthy. Everything seemed fine, but she passed, and that was another hit. That really broke me. Ever since then, my life went downhill, and I just was lost. And so that took really hard on me. That's pretty much where it all started. I used to work in a strip club. I mean, I worked there for the money. I worked 2 jobs, and the money was good, so that's what kept me there. But then it led to me drinking. It led to me partying. It led to me doing drugs on the weekends, going out. My numbness was hooked on alcohol. I numbed my body with alcohol, with cocaine, with just like partying. That was my go-to because I didn't want to face reality. It turned into my lifestyle. It turned into what I do. And it's okay to drink. It's okay to go out. It's okay to be in a strip club with people and that lifestyle and the music. And it was like a rush. It was what I enjoyed at that time. I think what led me to call it an end was being at church and going to the altar and praising God and releasing, just God released everything from me. I was sitting there listening to the message, and Pastor Sean mentioned that nothing on this earth is permanent. And out of that whole message, that's what I received. I had to realize that I couldn't have my dad forever. It was his time to go. I never go up in front of people, so that was like a huge moment for me. Once you make that little step to get up there and pray and make that move, I mean, God does the rest. That's just how it is. God does the rest. That was my breaking point. Being at the altar and praying and being fulfilled with with joy, with happiness again, with fulfillment of hope. I think that was the biggest change in my life. The only thing that I think changed me was continually going to church, praying, and just believing and seeing the change as I went to church, seeing the change in my life, seeing the change in my attitude, my feelings, my thought process, just seeing everything in my daily life change is what got me moving forward. I think having kids is what helped me grow and get past my trauma. I mean, that helped me grow into a better person. I need to show my kids what love is. I need to show my kids how a family is, what parents are like, what love they need as a child. And I think having kids is what helped me grow and get past my trauma. I see myself a woman of God, happy, joyful. I mean, I see light. I see a bright light for my future, from my family growing. I just see so much more to life than the darkness I was in. I gained a life living with God. I gained a positive future, positive attitude. I gained a different viewpoint in life that I never thought I could see or believe in or have in myself. I gained just hope and faith in life.
Thank God I do.